How you doing, everyone? Welcome back to All the Mods 4. In today's episode, we're actually going to focus on a mod that we haven't actually touched on yet. It's much needed. In fact, now is the time I need to do it. If I don't do it, then this is practically no good. So what I want to do is I want to increase the storage of this place, because I briefly went over it last episode, but today we're actually going to get it done. There is going to be a lot of camera cuts while I do lots of bits, but I'm going to kind of hold your hand for the first bit, and then once you got the idea, I'm just gonna crack on off camera, and then that way we can get this done in a lot quicker time. So as I showed you last time, because I was giving you a bit of a rundown of what's going on. See, we've got lots of this grave dust. Awesome. So we can literally get a town, and this is a good way of getting Inferium essence by doing nothing. So yeah, it is a good little way of doing it, but yeah, you just need to AFK. Yeah, this is a really good farm. Just make sure that you put a mega torch down when you're building it, like I said in the past. But yeah, for the best part, we need to increase the storage here. This is not good enough. This is like maxed out, and the thing that clogs us up is all this. Now we are going to have a use of it, or at least we're going to store a big portion of it, but anything that's not enchanted is going to be cooked into nuggets. We're going to make use of much of this as we can. Things like raw chicken, I'm not going to bother, or feathers. We can always get them by other means. I probably will keep the potatoes and the carrots and stuff like that, just to fill up space, but you'll see that in a short while. I've got an idea of how I want to accomplish this. So we got the portal. I've actually moved the portal over a block, so it basically becomes central to the actual farm itself. So these are the damaged player trap things, which kills them and acts like we're killing them, and this is literally the bottom of the farm, and I want to kind of totally kit this out. So we're going to literally start on a mod which is fairly basic and very effective. It's called storage drawers, and yeah, ignore this bit, but this is all this wooden stuff is the stuff that we want. So for the best part, I'm definitely going to want to make one storage drawer per item. So there's going to be a 5x4 here that's going to get totally taken up, and I'm hoping I can actually, yeah, have I got a workbench? Crafting bench? I have to make one. So we're going to literally focus on this today, and we're going to literally focus on the whole of this area. We're literally going to be in the mining dimension, and we're going to kit this out so that we can have, for now I want to put pylons under here. I don't know if I've got any. I've got one. So I'm definitely going to do 8 more. I think I've got some up there. I'm not sure. I need to go and have a look. We got the mega torch down, so we're not getting any spawns or any trouble. And I'm wondering if we got any more of these guys. Yeah, we have. I want to break these. We don't want these up here anymore. Oh, this jetpack's really hard to work with. There we go. We got 3 already. Okay, so we only need to make 6 more. And we're gonna enter this dimension from here. And did I make what I think I made? No, I didn't. Okay, that's fine. We can go back and make some. So first things first is we want to get the drawers themselves. In fact, I want to dig a couple behind here so I can get behind here. Or do I? Right. Okay. Okay. We'll make the drawers first. So we need to make what? 20. I'm just gonna fill that back in. We're gonna make 20 right now. So we want the oak ones. The oak ones will do. And we need chests. So we need 20 chests. I think I got a bunch. Got 20 chests. We're going to grab a bunch of these. In fact, I think it's cheaper if we do... no, we'll do it this way. It's fine. Okay, so oak drawers. We got the ingredients. It's basically planks and chests, and we want 20 of them exactly. So what we're going to do is we're just going to literally spam them here. We're even going to keep everything it pretty much drops. I know that's a little bit overkill, but for the best part, it's simply just so it fills the wall up. Because if we decide not to keep certain stuff, it's gonna be totally uneven, and my Minecraft OCD is just gonna go crazy. I'm not gonna set this off until this is pretty much done, but you'll see what I mean in a minute. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, in fact, we're going to go quickly back to the overworld here. And what I want to do is I want to make a couple of elevators just to make our life a little bit easier. We got a ton of ender pearls. We don't even have to worry about it. All I want to do now is get some wool, sheep wool. I'm pretty sure I've got some kicking around. I need a ton of it. There we go. In fact, we only need 16. I'm not going to bother about colour, or shall I? Yeah, we'll make it green if I can. Let me see if how my cactus is doing quick. So I'm not sure how long this episode is going to be, but I'm going to grab some cactus, turn these in. All you got to do is just put cactus next to it. Cactus green, and that is that. So I'm going to do that real quick, and I'll meet you back in the mining dimension after I've cooked these. Okay, so another thing I'm actually going to do is I'm going to turn the days on, because I want to give you guys a kind of degree of how long I'm playing for off camera. So we're now on day 257, and this will go up rapidly in between some episodes, just saying. So just bearing this in mind that it's just giving you a genuine idea of how long I've been playing on this map. Because I'm only saying this because in your comments, someone mentioned about because you can pretty much grow everything on the in the magic farms, the mystical agriculture. Someone mentioned that you can pretty much now you can pretty much grow everything. I don't know what exactly the comment was, but that got me thinking. It was like, are people actually thinking I'm going to become extremely overpowered, like super duper fast? No, I've actually been playing this for hours and hours and hours, guys. I mean, we're on day 258, and I haven't even maxed out the magic crops yet. So I'm going to call them magic crops, even though it's just easy on the tongue, right? So yeah, I've got the diamonds, but that, like I said, that came at a price. So yeah, I'm just saying. So it is a bit of a grindy process. I'm going to take some of this cactus stuff, and then all you do is just do that, and I'm going to do that with that. And the reason I want that is because, in fact, no, I don't know, I'll change the color if need be. You don't need colors to link. They don't link to colors as such. As long as they're above or below each other, you're good. So let's go back here. What I want to do is, in fact, I need to jet up a minute, and I kind of want to put it where that cobblestone is, so we can just stick that there. I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to give myself another bit of dirt here, and this is going to remain, for the best part, this is going to remain completely fine. In fact, what 177, okay. Hang on a minute. No, it's this one. I should have noticed the cobble. I didn't notice the cobble. Okay, So I'm just gonna, you can have it covered up if you want, as long as as long as they're above and below each other, like that. So that's cool. So that way we can get up and down if we need to. That's one thing I need to get out of the way. I'm probably gonna do these these pylon things. But anyway, we've got the drawers there. Next thing we need to make is the drawer controller. Basically, this communicates. So we can pipe, like, even with, you could probably use a hopper, but we're going to use an ender hopper for this, and we're going to need those slabs. I brought these slabs along because they're just sitting there and they're not really doing anything, so this is where they come in handy. So the drawer controller, you can have, we need stone. I didn't bring my stone out. Okay, what else do I need? A couple of pistons. No, comparators. Pistons, go away. Okay, we should be able to craft it now. Ah, we need a diamond. Okay, totally forgot that. So the drawer controller, what that does is when items go into it, the drawer controller will communicate with any of the drawers that are touching the controller. So as long as, so for example, if that was the controller and these were all storage drawers, these planks, everything can communicate. It can go all the way around the house. So basically, if I turn all of this spruce into storage drawers and put the controller here and piped items into there, they can go anywhere in the house because they're all connected. Every one of these blocks are connected. As long as it's touching each other, it will communicate, which is really cool. Hopefully that makes sense. We need a diamond. Not a problem. So we need one of these guys. In fact, we need a chest again. Just make one. I think this will do. Yeah, it does. Okay. Right, that's cool. So we've now got the controller, which basically talks to all of the storage. It's quite essential if you want to automate this a little bit. And I'm probably going to stick him on this wall, but hidden. I'm going to stick him there. No, I'm not. No, we're not. Ignore me. There is another thing that I'm going to do. So there's the top of the drawers there. We're going to stick the storage drawer thing on there. And this is what I've made earlier. One of these ender hoppers, which is just obsidian, an eye of ender, and a hopper. And it will teleport. It will teleport any items into the storage system. So I will show you in a minute actually. And we're going to get rid of this one. Have I got any glass on me? No. I'm just going to disconnect this one so that we don't get any types of spawn, and I'm probably just going to stick a slab there temporarily, okay, so that we don't get any funny goings on. And yeah, so now any items that, let me chuck this fillet, cooked fillet, it will disappear, poof, and then we're going to go down here and it should start storing. In fact, we've got a dirt block here, or a few. If we sneak left click, we'll get rid of all of them, but we don't want any of that. So that's telling me it is working to a degree. So that's really, really good. So next thing I want to make is the controller draw controller slave. I'm not really sure if this is what it's meant for, but it worked for me. So we need to make one of these. Need to make another one of these drawers with the slabs. So one of these half drawer things. It's good enough for me. Right. And then we're going to make the slave. We're missing gold. And what else? Comparators. I think we got comparators. I think we're good. Yeah, okay. So this worked for me. I'm not sure if I can use another a controller, but I'm going to stick that there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just tuck around the back here, because I don't want this showing to a degree. I kind of want to have all of the non-stackables. I want all the non-stackables, because you can't put like armor with different durabilities. They just won't work. It won't work. You'll get one item per thing, and it won't work. So non-stackables, personally, I wouldn't bother. Or anything with a durability, like I say, anything with a durability. What are you doing in there? How are you? Oh, that might be the hopper picking everything up. So yeah, so for example, this axe, it won't stack. It will take out one of the drawers, and that'll be that. Whereas things like stone stacks. So yeah, anything with durability, I would avoid like the plague, unless you know something I don't, and I'd like to know, because that'd be cool. So next thing we want to do is make another one of these. Did I make a chest? Make another one of these as a buffer. I kind of want to just make it as a buffer, and this is going to be hidden, so it's not a problem. So I'm just going to hide him there. And then we're going to make... Have I got any iron? I don't. Oh, I've got a hopper, though. In fact, I should get a load of hoppers. Yeah, let me cut the camera, grab a few more bits, because what we're going to do is we're going to bring out... a chest here, and then like have a trash system here, and then we're going to build the cooking system here, which is going to be really basic. So let me go and grab some bits. Okay, so another ingredient I want to use is the trash void. So it's from Cyclic, and it deletes any items piped into it. So we can put all right, we can put a hopper into it, and it will then do its thing. And I definitely want to kind of have items ready to go. In fact, I'm going to make a lever quick. Ah, silk touch. Silk touch, silk touch, silk touch. Okay, so what I will do is I'm probably going to do this. I'm going to have let me think about this quick. Okay, so I needed some more oak, and I want to show you another mod that's recently been added. I've put it to my grave key. If I hold my grave key down, this is like excavation, I can just tree cavitate straight away. Nice. Okay, so this probably ain't the best way of doing this. Bearing in mind this mod pack's only got a decent amount of mods, not as many as like all the mods 3. So options are very limited in some circumstances, but I actually want to make a couple more of these drawers like so. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to place one here and here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab just a placeholder block there, and then plonk that there, and then I'm going to put a hopper into that. Now what we're going to do here, in fact, is I'm going to dig behind this and probably put some torches down here. I don't want anything spawning down here. So basically these drawers are going to communicate with the system, but we're going to use it as pipes in a way. Okay, so what I might do is I might chop that one down for a minute so I can see that the face of that. We want to make a couple of keys, so we want to make 2 of these. Okay, so we need to make... Oh, it's so wood intensive. We can only make 1 for now. So make one of these drawers. We need to make one of these patterns. Oh, we get 2 anyway, so that's not too bad. So we just need gold, so which we do have, and gold nuggets. We want the draw key. We want 2 of these, in fact, and we don't have enough for I need to get more wood, BRBs. Okay, I've also got one of these book and quills because that's what we're going to need for the quantify key, which needs a draw key and a book and quill, and it gives you the quantify key, which I'll show you what that does in a minute. So that's why I needed 2 draw keys. The draw key will lock the drawers, and I want to do that now. So as you can see at the top, I don't know if you can see that at the top. Get rid of this hopper a second. Right at the top there's like a little keyhole. That means that is now locked. Nothing can go in. Alright. Okay. So it can. Sorry. So basically what's going to happen is let me just can I get you out? There we go. So let's put a torch in there because torches are not going to be part of this farm, and then I'm going to lock it. Okay, so then basically what's going to happen is for it to fill up a slot, it's going to look for the first available slot and then put an item in there. But I want to occupy this already, so that's going to be good. But this one I do not want to occupy it, because if we stick a hopper under it, the items will just get sucked straight out, and that'd be that. So they're going to totally skip this one because it's occupied with a torch, and find this space here and then go into this chest here as well. Then we want to literally pipe another hopper into the trash can, if I don't drop it, and put it there for now. And then I'm just going to plonk loads of stone. I will decorate this off camera, but I'm not going to do it now. And I'm going to go with the same type of material as above us. And then I'm just going to encase that like that, and even cover that. So you can't see any of the, you can see the hoppers, but that's about it. And then I'm just going to literally do that for now. So that's pretty much that. So what we need to do now, really ideally, I'm going to just shove all of this in here because it's out my way, and then I'm just going to grab as much of the items as I can. So one of you, 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 one of you. We need 20 or so. That. No. Yes. Yes. We're even going to keep sugar. Keep the skeleton heads. And there's zombie heads as well, which is, so that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's a couple more, I know. We'll get to that one when we get to it. We'll start seeing it fill up. So what we want to do is now we want to get our keys ready. In fact, so we get our keys, draw key to lock it. Quantify key will tell you how much is in that chest, and eventually we can upgrade these. So if we look on the right hand side here, we want to make a bunch of these. It's going to take a ton of wood and a ton of emeralds, but I can farm some emeralds for a bit. You know, for about half hour and get some more that way. And yeah, pretty much get these upgrades, because the emerald one's the best one. Because if we sneak and right click, you can see the interface of the drawer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 upgrades. So if we put 7 in the most popular ones like bones, arrows, that sort of thing, we're going to be pretty good, right? So we're going to put in fact, we're going to go, yeah, we're just going to go, I want all the mob drops to be sort of like eye level. So I'm going to do the mob drops here so we can see the ones that we're going to have most use of. Like this. Probably going to put skulls there. What other mob drops we got? We got spider stuff here. And I'm going to put you in the top corner there, like that. And the most useless ones are going to go in the corners. Glowstone and redstone can go down here. And then sugar can stay relatively close to that. Inferium can go there. And grave dust can go there. And then whatever can go elsewhere. So we're going to get the draw key and right click to get the little key. The little keyhole. That tells me it's locked and nothing else can come in or out. So literally I'm locking it for those items. And then if we get the quantify key and right click, you should notice a number 1 appear, which tells me how much is in there. Like that, see? So if we get rid of this torch for a second and let the mobs start dropping, we should get some coming in here as well. Did I put the hopper down? No. So I'm going to put the hopper down because I actually took the hopper off because it was being a pain. I'm going to put the ender hopper down here again. That should start doing what it should do. And putting items back into the system. I'll tidy all this up as well off camera. But I'm just literally going to record you the functions. This won't happen when we cover all, all 6 done. And we got a straggler. So just ignore them dropping through the floor. Okay, ingots is another one. So I'm going to lock ingots. Let's put this torch back down and stop them from eventually spawning. Take you out, take you out. In fact, I'm going to sneak left click you and put you... I'm going to unlock you. How can I not get you out? Okay, that's going to go... Okay. Can I put... Okay, something's a bit weird here. Okay, that's working now. Put that there then. Then we're going to lock it. I don't know what's going on there. Okay. I don't know what's going on. See what I mean? It's a little bit glitchy. Do you know what? Whatever. Okay, let's let it run a little bit more then. Right, BRBs. I'll tell you something, this is a good way to get XP. Just standing there letting them drop to their death. In fact, they seem to go through that player trap and still take player damage. That's interesting. They still take damage going through and then they die from full damage and drop XP. So it's still like we're actually hitting them. The traps still work even if they pass through them. So they don't have to land on it, they can go through it. That's good to know. I might make a tweak later, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so one thing I've noticed is the ender hopper is struggling to take items off the ground. So what I'm going to do is I've made 3 of them total and attached it to the controller. So hopefully that will work now. I think. Unless it's still backlogged. I think it might be backlogged. Okay, so now I'm going to add... I'm literally just caving out the area here. Because I kind of want to make a sugarcane farm here on standby so that we can get the experience from these pylons as it stands, because the only way we can do that is by making grabbing some sugar and right click with sugar, and that gives us the pylons. In fact, that's one thing that I wanted to put in. Put it there. In fact, I'm pretty much got everything I need. All we need now is whatever can fill that slot. So I'm guessing empty water bottles will do that. So this is just accumulating all the junk. This is ready to just be trashed. So whatever I'm digging out, I'm just going to trash it. Probably going to sort out the enchanted stuff and put it here. So I'm probably just going to put a little cubby hole here. This whole area is going to be literally basalt. Might light it up with some glowstone, because I got a load of that from the nether. Trust me, glowstone in the nether is so common, especially when you got this laser. I should show you, but I'm just take my word for it. Go in the nether, and there's like stalagmites or whatever, stalactites of it. There's just loads of it. So all I'm going to do now is I'm literally going to build the sugarcane farm with observers. I've got enough observers on me, and pistons and all that jazz. All I need to do is go and get some water actually, and I'm going to pretty much do that off camera, and then I'll give you a progress report once I've done the actual sugarcane farm itself. So I'm literally just going to go 3 back. I think it's 3 deep farm, and I'm just going to disintegrate all this and then trash it, because we've got a trash can, which is really cool. That's only 2 deep, dude. It's really hard to judge. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 sides. So I'm going to have 15 this side, 15 that side, and whatever I can squeeze in there, which I think is about 4 from what I've calculated. So yeah, and then I'm going to put a bunch of chests here, and I'll do the basic cooking system kind of here. I don't know what I'm going to put here. Maybe I could make a better cooking system, I'm not sure, but for now I don't want to. Oh, they're so loud. Just stop this in a minute. We got the I don't have the thingy yet. I'm just chucking resources away at this point. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is make this look pretty, and then we're going to do like specifics. You don't need to watch me do a sugarcane farm. That's a vanilla thing, and there's loads of tutorials that are going to do that. But I'm just going to stick a little basic furnace system here so that we can cook all of this, like the bows and the sticks. That is our fuel, and then we can cook all of the non-enchanted stuff to get, you know, we're going to squeeze everything we can out of this farm. I've put experience candy things up there because it's just handy to have. In fact, can I get rid of all of you? I don't think I can. I'm probably gonna. Oh, I don't know. No, I'll keep you there. That's fine. And then you just right click and it stores it when you got it in your hand. So the only thing we're waiting on is just something to fill this slot, so it's all even and neat, which is water bottles. But let me go to town on this place, and I'll be right back. In fact, no, what we'll do is we'll do the cooking system first, and then I'll come back to you guys once I've done all of this. But yeah, I'm not going to get you to watch me watch vanilla farms, because it is a vanilla farm. I might actually, there is a little bit of modded in it, which I will show you. But for now, let me work some magic and transform this place a little bit. Oh no, we're not. I'm doing the cooker first. Right, we'll do the cooker first. Let me go and get the bits. Okay, so we're literally going to make this inferium furnace, which is 120% faster, or maybe 20% faster, but it's faster. So we want to definitely make this. It does require fuel, but that's fine. We got this prosperity ingot, which we've made before. Basically, you mine these shards out of the ground with combine it with iron, and then you're all good. And then how many these do we need? 2. Where did my ingot go? Okay, it's a little bit weird. So we want 2 of them. Easy enough. And then we want a block of inferium, which is this. We got the furnace and we've got the inferium, so we can literally make that. Question is, I want to see how far we can take this. This is all from the mob grinder in the time that I was building and recording and stuff. So we want to go to the prudentium, which is one of you. So we need 3. We got the inferium, we got that. So how many of these do we need? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 9, so that's 14. 14 of those boys. So we upgrade them with the crystal here. So let's just do a bunch of Am I missing something? Oh right, yeah, of course I am. It's only 4, so we do this. So see what I mean? That's 64, makes like 4 stacks makes 1 stack of this, and by the time you get to the red one, you've only got 1. Oh no, we want this stuff, don't we? In fact, we're going to make as much as we can make. I'll leave that. So I've got this mystical agriculture bag, which has just basically got all my goodies in for this mod. Because at the moment, this is probably one of my favourite mods in the pack. I mean, it is early days for the pack, but I'm not sure how many more mods this pack is going to receive, because I'm hearing that they're making all the mods 5 in 1.15. So yeah, this might be a shorter series than normal. So what we need to do now then is we need to upgrade this guy. So we need to make 2 of those ingots. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So basically the same process, but we're just upgrading and using more resources in the process. So yeah, there's that. And then we just do that. And then we should be able to make this guy. The Prudentium furnace. Nice. And then that's now 160. So as you can see, we're trying to push the boundaries here. So we're going to try and get this guy. So now we got to try and make the red stuff as much as we can. I'm going to use as see what I mean by you go through this stuff like there's no tomorrow. So when you need to mine a lot of these, I mean you need to mine a lot of these. Okay, so we got 20 there. That's not bad. Same rules apply. I'm starting to get the gist of it now. We can actually make that. So we should be able to make the tertium. Can we make the blue one, the Imperium? I doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it. Have we got any in here? We've got 2 in here. How much have I got in here? Oh, I've got loads in here. So we're going to literally use everything I've got. Now, bearing in mind, I've had loads of this stuff. This is the stuff you get out of the ground, the light green. And yeah, I've gone for a ton of this. And I'm not even finished. So it's overpowered, but you have to grind the resources to get what you want. So let's grind some more of these. I'm literally using everything I own right now. Okay. Oh, how much more can we push? Oh, only just. In fact, can we? We don't have enough. Yeah, we don't have enough. So we can make the Make the ingots, but we're 5 shy. 1 shy. Oh, we're 1 shy. Nah. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and we got to make this the blue one at least, right? So, in fact, we're going to go and set this up. And I'm going to AFK there for a bit longer and get that one last blue one. See what I mean? I've literally got none of this essence left. Literally nothing. Where have I? I'm curious. Do I have any blocks? Because I think I burnt through that as well. Yeah, I've burnt through the blocks. I've literally got nothing left. I've got no essence left. So, yeah. This mod eats this stuff for breakfast. So let's get some more drops going. Grab my torch pack. And yeah. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna actually stop it because it's gonna get annoying for you guys. So what I want to do is I want to kind of set up the furnace. So I'll put the chest there, the collection chest. And we're gonna have a hopper. Yeah, we're gonna just do this. So you're gonna go there. Into that. Can I compact that a little bit more? Right, BRBs. Let me work something out here. Okay, so for me that's a little bit too high. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna literally break it. I'm gonna put the chest here in the ground. That's fine by me. And then we're gonna stick a hopper into the back of that. Can I get there? This is nothing fancy. This is just, for now, this is temporary. This is not going to be, I'm hoping that I can find a better solution and a more efficient one. But for now, this is absolutely fine. And what we're going to do is just pipe a hopper there and into the top. And then we're just going to grab 2 chests here. The beauty about these chests is they open with even with a block above them. So imagine them being chests, but like, I don't know, barrels. They act like barrels. They have 1 block and they will open regardless. So yeah, so that's the kind of gist we're going with here. And I'm going to manually grab all of these. So anything that's flammable, that's not enchanted, a little bit time consuming. And a little bit manual. Eventually maybe I can dedicate maybe this wall to maybe automation, as in regards to this. It'd be good if I can automate this. It'd be really good. So I'm going to put all of this in here, and then that will filter it into there ready to burn. And let me just grab I don't know, I'll grab some enchant. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'll save them. Grab anything that can be smelted. In fact, I'm going to grab them as well. Why not? And you. I think that's it. No, there's one there. It's hard to see. Right, the rest can be sorted. Leather, I'm just going to dump. And then what I do is I'm just going to put all of this. Watch this. You blink and you miss it. I mean, this is not the fastest. But that's pretty quick. Now, we've still got 2 more tiers to go yet. And that's still already pretty darn fast. I'm happy with that. So we're just going to cook that all up, and I'm going to grind some of this essence. I'm just going to stay here for a bit and just keep an eye on the place while I rack up some more essence. BRBs. Okay, so a bit of a progress report. I've literally, remember last episode we made these rainbow lamps that need different strengths of redstone for them to sort of like change color? Well, if you don't put a redstone signal to them, they're white. and they look really nice in here. So no redstone gives you white, and yeah, I really want to make them to go different colors, but this is not the area. But white lamps definitely work for me, and I feel like that, yeah, I need to learn how to do them, and it'd be quite interesting to know how to do the different colors. I mean, I get that you need different strengths of redstone, but how do we go about doing that? But for the time being, white definitely suits, and this is enough light to stop mobs from spawning. It's very loud in here. So I'm still waiting on, I'm working on the Imperium Essence. I need one more, and then I'll come back here. But this is pretty much all I've been doing, is I've been going around getting the exchanging gadget and just exchanging whatever for my this is making like life really quick and easy for me. In fact, I think I'm going a little bit overboard. I'm actually using more than I need to. But you get the gist. I'm literally just speeding up time. I should really be a little bit more fine-tuning. I'm literally not doing the fine-tuning stuff. I feel like I'm wasting. But yeah, that's pretty much how I'm going to go about doing it. I'm going to put like trapdoors on the top, just to keep, because this is the mine shaft down there. I'm going to put trapdoors along the roof, and then I'm going to go ahead now and build the sugarcane farm. And then once it comes to the collection thing, hopefully I've got some left. I'm going to use those vector plates. Remember up in the mob grinder we use those little arrow things? Yeah, we're going to do that with sugarcane. We're going to have arrows going all the way around, and then there's going to be a pickup point here. So it's going to be like a conveyor belt. So you'll see what I mean when I get it done. But you'll recognize the vector plates when I put them down. I'll show you. Okay, so as it stands, I don't have enough of these vector plates, but do you remember these guys? That's where the dirt's going to be. We're going to literally do this. In fact, I'm going to break you. I'm literally going to run out, but that's fine. And then I'm going to join each, because I'm going to do 3 sides. I'm going to do this side. I'm going to mirror this on this side. You've seen one of these before. I'm going to put some glass. I'm going to put some more of this stuff. In fact, I'm going to do that now. I'm just going to literally exchange this so it all looks the same. And I'm literally going to bring this through the wall, and it's going to join up with this farm, and then it's going to go all the way around. So anything that drops here is going to go all the way around the room, and then it's going to go into a chest which is going to sit here, and there's going to have a hopper underneath it, an ender hopper. So when the items get to about here, I'll make the vector plates go all the way across here to here, but the ender hopper would pick it up round about here, I guess. So you get the idea. I'm literally gonna I should have actually done it this way. In fact, I can do it this way. So if I backtrack myself like this, like that, that's going to go through there. That's going to join onto that one. I might even have enough. But anyway, that's going to be something for off camera if I run out anyway, so that's fine. So it's gonna, the only trouble is with this design and without the hop, it is silent. That's the pro about it. But the downfall to this simple version is just like that you get sugarcane kind of sits there, but that's fine. The reason we're doing this in here, this is not like his permanent home, but for now, it's, if we need sugarcane, this is where I'm going to come and AFK. But it makes perfect sense because of the XP things. So I don't have any sugar in fairness. So when you right click sugar on there, you get these guys. So if I take all of these and then I eat them, it gives me XP. But we need sugar to be able to make those candies, those XP candies. So yeah, it makes sense to have a little bit of a sugarcane farm on standby, so then we can just collect it, grab our sugar, and then get rid of, in fact I've got loads of sugar. So yeah, all we do is right click, and then the hopper should pick that up and put it in the chest for me. So anything in this area that falls on the floor will pretty much go in here. So that's not a problem. But yeah, that's why we need sugar, is so that we can get rid of these guys. Literally take them out. I kind of want to change it up a little bit in the future, because this is all good, but you don't realize these are full up until you start lagging. That is the only downside to it. But what I might do is I might try and maybe make a little gap, and maybe make the get it so that the XP can flow into here without the mobs. That'd be something to think about, if I can do that or not. I'm not really sure, because once these are full, you start lagging, because all the XP gets trapped up the top. That's the only downside, which I'm going to try and fix, but I'll come back to you if I get a fix on that. That'd be pretty cool. Probably, yeah, a little hatch will do. So if I start lagging, I'll flip the hatch or something like that, and then let the XP, you know, drip down. We don't have XP tanks, unfortunately, so that's not a thing. But yeah, this is coming on nicely, so I'm going to crack on, and I'm pretty much going to come back to you with the final product and then say my goodbyes, because I'm not sure how long this episode is right now. Currently I'm recording this episode for over, probably getting on for 2 hours now, so it's getting on. Even with the gadgets, these gadgets are really cool. I mean, I love this gadget. This gadget's brilliant. Okay, so I might have enough to upgrade this furnace. In fact, I should do. Yeah, just look how expensive this gets. It's so crazy. Oh, it gets so expensive. Right, so we got that. We only need 9 of these. And I'm trying to remember. Is it this? And you? There we go. So now we got the second to final upgrade. Now, in all that time, I've literally spent all of my essence right now. That was about half hour to an hour max worth gone, just like that. But that is actually, I'm going to put a lever on there just to stop the items from flowing in and burning. As you can see, they kind of just gone straight in there. I'll take you out, put you where you belong. I've also run out of a basalt, so I need to go back to the volcano, and I need to go and mine up some more, then cook it. Well, I'm probably going to use this furnace to see how that gets on. I'll probably show you that as well. I'm going to quickly show you something at the volcano, because there's something I found there. It's okay, but like just for something for you guys to be aware of, I guess. Okay, so here we are at the volcano, and I've been using my mining laser wherever it is, and there is lava in the middle because obviously it's a volcano, but because I got the freezing module thing, that's not a problem. But always, whenever you see one of these guys, be careful, because there is hidden stuff in here. I mean, I was unlucky. I didn't have anything in here, to be honest. There wasn't anything for me in the chests. However, it's a trap. It's a trap. Okay, that's new to me. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're not going to fall for that again. Is there any more of this stuff? So this is where I come to get all my basalt. I literally strip this volcano. In fact, I'm not going to fall for the same trick twice. Don't worry about the chest. So this is amethyst, so we should be able to just get that stuff. And okay, what was that? Did I get redstone? Just double checking. And yeah, so And then there's this reinforced sapphire glass. I don't know what that does, but maybe one of you guys can let me know. So I'm going to farm this stuff, and I'll give you a bit of a progress report once I got something. So this is going to take a while to cook. Actually, no, I might show you we'll have a look at the new furnace in action once I've got a decent amount of this. Okay, here goes nothing. This is literally just a test. I'm going to leave that in there. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, nearly 7.5 stacks. I wonder how quick it's going to take to get through that if I've got the resources here. I don't know if I have. I put a little bit of coal in there just to be safe, but I'm not sure how efficient this actually is. So let's take that off. It's fairly quick. I might go and get some fuel, because this would be the way to go. Oh yeah, that's really quick. I wish that there was an electric version of this, so we could run it off the solar panels. That would be pretty nifty. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Happy with that indeed. So yeah, I'm going to literally carry on here and finish up, and then see in a bit. Right, so I wasn't actually going to record, but I found out that these are obsidian pillars that you find randomly in the nether have spawners in them. I saw this block and I was like, oh, that looks cool, and it was this blaze lantern, and then all of a sudden I was using my mining laser on it, and then they started spawning. I was like, well, that must be the lantern doing that. So it kind of acts like a spawner, and there was actually a spawner here. So I'm going to literally silk touch that. Oh, there's a chest. Okay, what can I get rid of? I've got loads of you. I'm going to take you. And I've got loads of you. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's something to look out for. I'm pretty sure I've seen a couple of these now. Where are they? I mean, no, maybe not. They're not that common. But if you see one of those lanterns, you definitely want to grab it and try and... Or watch out. Watch out or grab it. You're cool. But yeah, I'm gonna carry on grabbing some more obsidian because I need to make some ender hoppers. Okay, I'm gonna go and get that ghast. Return. I've already got the achievement, by the way. I just want the ghast tears on camera. I've already got some ghast tears, but actually I didn't get as many. I should have killed him with my sword. But yeah, anyway, let me crack on, and I'll get back to you again. Okay, so this episode is getting a little bit long in the tooth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and wrap this up as soon as possible. But once again, you guys don't seem to mind the longer episodes. But if it is too long, just do what I do. Just watch half of it one time and half of it the next. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm changing up my original idea. I'm making these grates, which are literally just stone and iron bars. I need one more. And I've tested this out, and it actually kind of works. It's not actually that bad. So we do that, and we make this grate here. And then we're just going to literally... Oh, wrong one. We're actually... Wrong one again. We're actually going to clip it probably to the... I think we're gonna have to clip it to the top of this block. There we go. That's it. And then all I need to do is make one more pylon, which is really tough to make. You got to make this crystallized amber. You got to make nether brick, lime dye, all this. This is the tricky one. It's not that bad, but it's not that great either. So I need to make one more. So what's gonna happen is the mobs are actually gonna... Let me actually show you. That's gonna disappear into the chest. These are going to fill up. Damn. Okay, and let them in because I haven't made that. See, there's going to be a... I'm just going to block that up. So basically, this enables me to know when all these pylons are totally full of XP. So once the XP starts going in this little gap here in the middle, as you can see, this grate stops mobs from actually coming at me, like falling down here, and it allows items to come through. But if any items come through, the hopper will pick it up. So let's say, you know, I don't know, this manages to get through, the hopper will get rid of it, so pretty quickly as well. But yeah, so I need to make one more pylon. This is pretty much it. As you can see, I'm just literally growing. They haven't triggered yet, but it's pretty much done. Just got to do the roof and then I'm done. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this up in the next segment, 100%. Okay, so that is pretty much me done for the time being. I've got more than enough done today. As you can see, it does need a little bit of variety in here. I might add a little bit of white marble, I'm not sure. But for the best part, this is actually functional. I've got a lot of junk in here now as well. So yeah, it's for the best part, it's doing alright. I'm just going to dump a load of stuff in here. Review. But anyway, yeah, so we've got I've still got to get this guy, one of these pylons done. But for the best part, this is going to work. Once these guys get full up, the XP is going to come through the middle, and that's going to tell me that I need to empty these out and stop the farm. I'm probably going to put the a little item frame here for the mega torch. I've got all the place lit up. It's pretty much mob proof in here, apart from endermen that may teleport in, but apart from that, it's no big deal. But yeah, for the best part, I'm probably going to add some carpet in here or something, just to add a little bit of extra oomph, I guess. But for the best part, this is done. It's functional. This is a bit on the slow side, this sugarcane farm. I'm kind of waiting for it to kick off on camera. Would be nice. I mean, we could probably tease it a little bit. Let's just test it out here. We'll probably get some dead ones. I'm pretty sure I put the redstone down. 2 secs. Right, so I'm going to test it out real quick. Yeah, I forgot to put the redstone in. It seems to work. Everything else, I've definitely put redstone in the rest. It's a long night. It's been a long night. But yeah, 100% put redstone behind these guys, behind the pistons, or on top of the block behind the pistons, and then you're good. I'm just going to chuck a load of these down and see how far they get on this little sugarcane conveyor belt. It is pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. I want to know how far they... okay. That's where we're going wrong. So the reason they've gone through the floor is because there's dark spots here, and I kind of don't want that. I kind of don't want that dark spot there. So can I get away with maybe... I don't have enough for... I'm going to fix this real quick because this is going to bug me. Okay, so I was trying to be clever and it failed. I was putting torches under here hoping that the items wouldn't fall through it as if it was transparent, and they do. So yeah, the reason being I had a skeleton sort of spawn in here, and hopefully that should go all the way around. It seems to be working now, so we're going to do a quick test right now. Get all this blocked off. In fact, I'm going to block this off because it makes it look a little bit better. And there's some, like I say, you get some stuck. I'm not sure if that's because I jumped dimensions, but hopefully that's the case. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to quickly test it now. We should get some sugarcane in there at least. I'm hoping. So just going to watch it go around. There we go. I'm going to block that up. So the sugar, they will get caught. It's not lossless, but it's good enough for what we want it to do. And then it should disappear because the ender hopper should get it eventually. Mission accomplished. So there we have it, guys. An extra long episode for you. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. It's been a bit of a long one for me. This has taken about 3 hours, 4 hours to record and get all prepped and done. But as you can see, I've done the roof. This is pretty much done. Just going to add a few more tweaks off camera. But guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And don't forget to put RIP in the comments for the little shout out thing for you guys, which is coming up very soon, if not next episode. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and I'm gonna wave goodbye, guys. See you later.